hectic on Facebook. Bunch of jealous fucks, local vermin. That's Facebook if you want to follow our Facebook. Easy to find, easy to find. You just go find it, and then boom, you're getting the local Oregonian array of verminhood on the Messiah. As the phoenix spreads his wings, the vermin smolder. So Facebook is active. We'll take the traffic if we got to. So 3:13 West Coast American Standard Time. We're on Wi-Fi right now, hoping the live goes better off of Wi-Fi instead of the network, the phone network. That's something we got to do. Is it a risk? Maybe. But 5,000 people, you would think that the subscribers would get the notifications. But let YouTube do what they want. We're out here getting tan, getting drunk, promoting. Okay, VI, wish we would pronounce your full name, but it's too graphic, man. So VI, yes, we're trying to get it bracking. And so, yeah, it's very difficult. Difficult to get it bracking. But again, if it was easy, then everyone would do it. Damn it, Roblox Gonzo Gaming. Hopefully you go viral with that name. Again, we know this name. We've read it before recently. And again, it's Roblox Gonzo Gaming. We need you viral. Okay, especially with that damn name. If you're gonna have all that name, you gotta go viral. So appreciate the shout out. But I think you were from Arizona, right? Let me know if that's the right region. I think you were an Arizona guy. So, and then VI, you're from Texas, right? So we remember names. We know a lot more people by name, just because obviously we go live and we can only read names as opposed to watching videos of that person. So we're getting drunk and tan. Going live, trying to go viral. We got to try to get it bracking, which is so fucking hard in Oregon. For better or for worse, it's so hard. Okay, yeah, HD. Or AZ. My brain is trained to say HD. That's so funny. My brain is so trained to say HD that we said HD instead of AZ. That's funny. But yeah. Yeah, Roblox Gaming, we need you viral. We need, honestly, even our haters, we need viral. So all these trash ass Oregonians, we need them viral too, because it lifts the whole tide. And that's what we got to do. 3:16 West Coast American Standard Time. We got to go viral. Something has to brack. There, when there's so much stuff that's just. But yeah, man. So let's see here. We're trying to stay in the sun to get tan. So Facebook is off the hinges right now. The haters are on a different level of hate right now, locally. And Facebook's local, right? Instagram, international, YouTube, international, but Facebook is local, bro. Those are people you went to school with. Those are your family members. Those are your local haters and acquaintances. And, now all of them are fans, though. And that's something we got to be 100% about. They are still fans. They might have been your friend back in, 1998, but they are fans now. So that's all it is, man. You know, we're reading comments or notifications as they come down, on the top of the screen, guys. How the notifications pop down. So That's what that was. That pause was reading the notifications, guys, because Instagram is going stupid too, right? We've been posting the video of, Janelle screaming at me, and we post that. We posted a gang of times, and you know, one time it got 3.5 million views, like on Instagram. Like it was stupid, bro. Stupid viral, bro. Traffic insane. And so, what we do, because we have multiple pages, we just post it on another page and let it go viral over there. And so that's what we've been doing, because we got to go viral, and it has to be now. We had our so for the record, if there's only one or two people here, but we had our best month in history, in GDOT's history. Okay, in GJont's history. So, guys, if we do pause like that, it's because we're looking at notifications. They come down. One just came from Bash App, and that happens a lot when we go live on Insta or YouTube. We'll get like a Bash App or a PayPal. It's like, why is this the Matrix? You know, like, how come it's never when I'm just like sitting down, like already at my email on my laptop? How come it's never then? It's always when we're going live that the Bash App or PayPal comes through, or Venmo for that matter. But anyway, so if we pause, there's notifications coming in because we got a video going stupid on Instagram. And then Facebook is going stupid as a whole. So, but like we were saying, July, best month in GJont's folklore. Okay. Most traffic. Okay. Now, that, as well as more traffic than the whole previous year, which is 2025. So 2025 had less traffic than the month of July, 10 days ago. Okay. Now, here's where things get stupid, because 2025 had more traffic than 2024. And here's where it gets stupid on steroids, because 2024 had more views than the previous 9 total, right? So think about that progression. First 9 years, equivalent or less than 2024. 2024, less than 2025. 2025, less traffic than last month. And honestly, it was a 20-day stretch. It was a 20-day stretch in July, because it only started humping like July 9th, right? And then it went for 20 days, and then it kind of subsided. And then, August started, and we had to, regroup and, go viral again, which, started happening. Let's see here. We went viral probably 4 days ago. And then today again, right? So actually yesterday too. So 4 days ago, yesterday. So that's like, one, would that be 1 out of 4? Who knows? We could do the math later. But, so yeah. 4 days ago, and then yesterday, and then again today, right? That's all on Instagram. And then Facebook is going. Bro, these locals are so fucking pissed at the American Messiah for just existing. Like, being better than people is evidently an indictment, bro. But local Oregon, God fucking damn it, Oregon is so fucking trash. But Roblox, Gonzo Gaming, thank you for being here. Yes, AZ. Okay. 322 West Coast American Standard Time. AZ. Dylan Vegas in the house. Okay, GUB. You're Dylan Vegas. We know you. We know you. Now, here's the thing. Dylan Vegas, where did you find out about GJohns.bomb? Because your name is very familiar with in GJohn's folklore. you've yet to endorse us, but we know who you are just by name, right? Where did you find out about us? Was it Reddit? Was it Jack Wagner? Was it 4chan, or was it a friend? And then what region? Because you guys, we got to replicate this damn shit every day. We have to replicate the viral footage, the viral reach, and marketing and upselling and promotion every fucking day. Okay. Oh, Wagner. Okay. So yeah, Jack Wagner, he gave us, still to this day, even though he's Judas, even though Jack Wagner is Judas with, Andrew Ballahan and lots of my locals here in Oregon, he still gave the best endorsement that we've ever had. And that was only 3 years into G Johns, right? So yeah, that was 3 years into G Johns .bomb. The folklore was young then, and he gave the best endorsement in our history still to this day. Now we're 12 years in, right? He gave the best endorsement ever. And until someone beats that endorsement, it's like, fuck. But yeah, so yeah, man, that's what it is. So Dylan Vegas in the house. Damn Skippy, we know you. So we've known that name for years now. So he's here. Appreciate you subscribing and in the feedback, because that's what makes the lives brack. GUB, Roblox, anytime. Roblox Gaming, Gonzo Gaming, anytime. Damn Skippy. Now, we get it going to Found You from Wagner back in the day. Oh yeah, we just addressed that. Okay. So Dylan Vegas, Roblox, hanging with Callahan. Okay. What the fuck, bro? We posted it here. Okay, Vegas. We posted it here. It's 18 minutes long. The interview is 18 minutes long, bro. It's posted. It's public. Okay? The guy that refused to post the interview is him himself. Are you, bro? Do our notifications reach people? Right? We posted that 18-minute video the week it happened. We posted it, bro. We got zero things to either hide from or, hide from would be the word. We got zero things. So, yeah, it's 18 minutes. It's up, man. So, he still shows up on my feed because of his other third parties, right? So his third parties have him showing up on my feed, and his footage is all HD, stupid HD, and then with pristine audio. Tell him, hey, how about this, Vegas? Tell him to just post our video, unless he has a boss. He has a boss. Bro, his boss is refusing to let him post our video, our interview. What's he afraid of? What is he so fucking afraid of? But man, great feedback. Vegas. Are you in or from Vegas by chance? If your name is Vegas, are you also from there? But yeah, we posted that damn shit, bro. It's 18 minutes long so if you go back and look into March of 2020, right before the pandemic, okay, you'll see an 18-minute video. in our footage. Okay, that's it. It's 18 minutes. So yeah. Oh my gosh, you're from so you're like an Oregon guy. So went to Portland State, from Vegas. Okay. 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 So he says it's been posted this whole time. That's so funny. Vegas said, you guys see what Vegas just said? He says, it's been posted this whole time. That's funny. So he says, care to add to. Oh, bro, we've talked about that so many times. Bro, hey Vegas, so we're in 2026 now. We have talked about that so many times. Um, but we'll touch on it real quick. Who knows? Might be fun. Okay, so if you're still here, that is, people come and go from lives all the time. But let's see here. So, like, my side is the story. It's the whole story, right? The whole truth, right? And that's why people get scared. They get kind of nervous, and then they kind of flee and abandon what they were doing because it's the truth hurts, right? And so, he gets at me on Instagram, and we're like, "Damn, you got 300,000 followers. You're famous, right?" He's like, "Yeah, man. You can do a quick interview." It's like, okay, well, we need an endorsement. Okay, this is all on Instagram. He got at us. We were like, "Damn, this fool is viral, right?" And so we said, "Yeah, we could do an interview. Just need an endorsement real quick. We'll meet up with you, right? Just quick endorsement." And so he endorses us in his story, and then we meet up the next day, 24 Hour Fitness, and we do a quick interview. And the interview was good. The interview was good. He sends a girl in to the gym to ask me to sign something. Uh, it's just like an empty electronic pad, signature pad that you would see at like a 7-Eleven. And we're going to save this live. We're going to save this live. We a lot of times we delete them, but we're going to save this. Um, so she holds out this thing to sign. It's a blank pad for an electronic signature. And we're like, uh, are you joking? Like, what? We were in the gym. Okay. And then we leave, and they're obviously distraught because they need the signature because they have a boss, and then we go about our life. And then him and Jack Wagner make this podcast, bro. Like, now we did trade emails. He was like, "Man, please sign the fucking thing." You know how he talks, like, "You sign the fucking thing, sign the fucking. Will you please sign it? We need your signature." You know how he talks. And we're like, "Well, bruh, it's 4 pages long. You want me to read that whole fucking thing, right?" And it gets to the point where him and Jack Wagner feel the need to start a podcast, slandering the Messiah. And so Jack Wagner becomes Judas, slanders the Messiah, despite us never meeting. And Andrew Ballahan accuses us of just the basic kind of white guy stuff that white guys accuse, you know, us over, throughout American history. He's like, he was harassing my girlfriend. And then Jack Wagner was like, no way, he was harassing your girlfriend, right? And then, like, Brandon B. Swardell was like, well, guys, he just kind of think maybe he just likes girls in his videos, but. And then Andrew Callahan was like, no, he was harassing my girlfriend. And then Wagner was like, yeah, it sounds like he was harassing his girlfriend. And right, here's the thing. The story was like 90% adjectives and verbs, right? Their accusation and slander was like 90% verbs and adjectives. Like, it's like, bro, when did they ever even say a noun? Like, did they ever even say something specific to where they would need to use a noun? You guys know, like, about American, what would you call it? There's a word for it. American, there's the word when you put together like punctuation and vocabulary. There's a word for it. Gosh dang it. And people, it's like when you, there's a word for it. It's just slipping our mind. But again, the story is so, the accusations are so general and so obviously Germanic in nature that they forget to even use nouns. They're like, he went and harassed, and it's like, bro, just use a noun. Say something that actually happened, right? But it's just all, slander and accusations, right? And then they post the podcast, and we reposted it because we needed to get our laugh on, and it was funny. They accused us of a bunch of stuff. They got us a bunch of followers, so we can't be mad at them. They promoted us, they slandered us, and then we were like, all right, okay. And so we got to get our laugh on. They got to get their traffic up. It worked for everyone, right? It worked for everyone. They got to slander the American Messiah on a public platform. We benefited maybe more than they did. Maybe. They made more money than we did, but we benefited from a long-term standpoint, much more than they did. And and then they're three guys. So whereas it's one Messiah. So it's one American Messiah. There are three guys, right? And Brandon Swardell, he was cool. He played it neutral. He should have stood up for me a little bit better, but it's fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's okay. But Wagner, Judas, and Andrew Ballahan, yeah. And so, then they blocked us after they slandered us. They blocked Pimpin. They blocked the Work Talker after they were the ones slandering. Why'd they block? Right? They were slandering Pimpin. Right? And again, this is all, we're talking 4.5 to 6 years ago. Like this all took place between 4.5 and 6 years ago. And again, we still see the guys because of third parties. So if we're scrolling and we see something, it might be them, right? We'll just hit like, and then we'll get in the comments and we'll give our feedback, because hey, we got to get our laugh on somehow, and they were it. So we'll take the promo though. We appreciate the free promo, appreciate the question. Thank you for asking. Now we'll get at you in the feedback now, because we have to make sure that we read everything. So he says, God bless Beaverton. Thank you for that. American Messiah, damn Skippy. So God bless Beaverton is right. God bless Beaverton. Man, American Messiah, thank you for that. Acknowledgement, Vegas, mad respect to the number one work talker, damn Skippy. All right, bro. Yeah, Vegas. Bro, have him say some nouns in his stories. Right? And so that's what it is. So, oh, grammar. That's the word. Grammar. That's what we were, bro, that's what we were looking for, the word grammar. So, yeah. So, appreciate you asking. But So anytime, says Roblox. Yeah. Yeah. Period space. Been post the whole time? Yeah, yeah. So damn Skippy it has. Oh man, you're in NY. That's way better than PDX, bro. So NYC is better than PDX for sure. Blackamus, yeah. Vernacular and grammar. Yeah. Grammar is right. Nouns and specifics when I see, yep. Yep. Nouns and specifics when I see. Yeah, yeah. American Messiah, God bless, G. Thank you for the shout out. Vegas, later, G. Later, G. That's Vegas. We know him from Instagram, guys, by name. Never met him, but we know him by name. Later, G. Later, Vegas. If we pause this to look at notifications, guys, because there's a video going stupid on Instagram right now. Like, so, but yeah. Again, Vegas says later, G. Thank you for that. God bless Beaverton, American Messiah. Damn Skippy. Roblox, Gonzo Gaming. So good, later, G. Thank you for the shout out into Roblox. That's funny, Roblox. Bro, Roblox. Okay. Bro, how much of the story did you catch? Because we just kind of told the whole thing. Roblox, we just told the whole damn thing. He came to Beaverton one day, and the interview is up. It's 18 minutes long, and we posted it. And if you scroll down to March of 2020, you'll find a video that's 18 minutes long, and that's it. That will be it. It's 18 minutes long. Andrew Ballahan rolled down to Beaverton, and we got a little 18-minute event. It was a good interview. He chose to buck after, right? It was a good interview, you guys. And so but yeah, we posted the whole damn shit. And so that's it. But have him post it. Why is he afraid to post it, Roblox? Like, why is he so afraid to post the damn shit? Like, just post it, man. That's fear. And so just post the interview. We posted ours. We posted it on our page, But again, that's 6 years ago. 6.5 now. That's 6.5, March of 2020. And so, to say we met, yeah, we did. We got fans all over the place. We meet fans all the time. But maybe you just got here, bro. We told the whole thing just literally 10 minutes ago. But all right, we might get going, guys. We'll save the live because what's his name? Vegas asked that pertinent question, and yeah. So we'll save the live. But yeah. So we'll get going. Let's wait just in case there's any more feedback because there is 4 people here. 4, sometimes there's only one. It's like we're having a FaceTime. Bro, sometimes there's only one person and it's like we're having a FaceTime with somebody, but there's 4 people. So 30 seconds, we'll wait for the last feedback and then we'll bounce. And so Gaming says, heard it all. What's so surprising about that? What? Why would you be surprised on something like that, bro? Like famous people know other famous people, man. That's what is like surprising about that. But bro, we've been famous for a while, man. Now it's hard to recognize it from the numbers on our lives, but that's a testament to how YouTube shadow bans people. YouTube shadow bans, and for that matter, Instagram. You know? Oh, oh. So you think about them as a political force as opposed to just a socialite, right? All right. Okay. Then there we go. That makes it a little bit better. So, all right. Before he became a political force, you guys, and there's three people here, four if you count Pimpin. Before he became a political force, you guys, he was just an internet socialite, right? He was a regular internet socialite. He was 22 years old when we interviewed. Okay. He was a kid. He was just a viral kid, but he had his third party. And that's the difference. He had a third party pushing him the same way LeBron has Nike and ESPN and the NBA. Dang. Nike, ESPN, NBA. Yeah. So LeBron has 3 third parties. Andrew had 1 third party. Okay. And it made him a viral kid. So, but he was a socialite. He was an internet meme, a meme merchant. Okay. So now he's a political force because he's growing into an American white man. Right. So, like that's the natural path for every guy that graduates that's an American and white. They turn political because, wish they could do more things, right? But if you're American, male, and white, what else are you going to do other than be political? And set your alarm in the morning, right? So he's political now, but when in 2020 he was 22. So, but yeah, that answers glad we waited around to get that understood because, yeah, so now let's see, what would that make him now? 28. So now he's becoming a white man in the United States with his mustache and, and his third party support, and he's political, right? And he's a force. But 6 years ago, he was just a 22-year-old kid, having fun on the internet. And so, but yeah. So great question. Yeah. Politics. Yeah. Yeah. It was more than a meet. It was like it was an interview. It's 18 minutes long, but it's up. It's up. So we'll get going. Again, March of 2020, if you want to watch that 18-minute interview with Andrew Ballahan. We still appreciate what he did for us. We still appreciate it. He chose to be Judas, and that's fine. My people in my own family are Judas. My own school buddies are Judas. So of course, some internet guy, some American pundit, right? He can be Judas too. That's fine. Let him do it. And so, dang, so he went from making chill videos to being so serious. Well, who knows? Who knows what he did with Biden? Like, who knows what he did with Biden? Did it go viral? Well, it had to have gone viral if it's Biden and him. So who knows? Who knows what he even does now, other than, again, make Biden type videos, right? Yeah, but all right, we're gonna get going, guys. Thanks for being here. Roblox, appreciate the feedback. Talk to everyone later. Time to go viral, god damn it. This shit is real, bro. Huh.